I mean, I think they just want to play around Chrono and AA ult as soon as possible. That's like the biggest power spike they can get. Because the heroes on the side of Friends are relatively squishy. Like Queen, Io, Luna, they're really easy to just blow up. So, you know, you get that damage early. Is G dead? He's dead.
He's dead. Was he only level 1 and didn't have the blink yet?
He had Shadow Strike.
Cooldown?
Yeah,
he had Shadow Strike level 1, so they just swarm onto him and they take him down. First blood is going to go to EG. And yeah, I think he make a great. They go against Na'Vi. They play their normal EG game, and today they're like, let's just do it different. Totally different. Lower bracket, too. But here we go. They have the setup right there. There's the Cold Feet combo.
Yep, they get it.
Oh, and they get it done. It's corny, but it does the job here. As the support duo in the mid lane is looking to put in some work. They'll get the cleanup as well, as they also take down Lady Luna with some interference coming in from Zai right behind.
And the landing phase so far seems to be... They need to adjust, I think, Friends. I don't think they can leave the Io Luna here.
Uh-oh. And this is where AA, unfortunately, is a bit of a downside. Is
He's being ran at.
He can't run. He has no escape mechanism at all except just dropping ice vortexes to slow them down.
He doesn't even have legs. Can't
he's just
away.
It's ice, just moving cold.
I really feel like they should have just put G.
At the mid lane, though, coming in by Friends. They want this tier 1. And they have Zai back, waiting behind. And with the rotation coming in now, we'll have to see if it's going to be enough here. There's going to be the Chrono. Ice Blast is actually just short of that area, while back and behind G unloads the Sonic Wave here, and they will be able to take down SumaiL first. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and now Zai thinks he can muscle back Aloha Dance here, but G is going to be holding strong, gets out the screen. Meanwhile, back and below, you can see PPD making chase for No Fear. Universe is going to join in, gets the tag off, and they're going to be able to take him down. Aloha Dance, though, pops out the Eclipse, hopes to get a connection on for Zai. Will get it there. Could have been the Lucent Beam that did it, but nonetheless, it is going to be Friends who walk away with a couple of kills. But hey, EG also matched their number, taking down both supports.
There's a bit of miscommunication there, because like SumaiL threw the Cold Feet down onto the Ogre. The Ogre gets frozen. He kind of misses Ice Blast, like he hit
in the meantime. But both of them have been slow, and who's that favor if it's, you know, as far as pushing for the objectives? I mean, Friends afford to take it a bit slower. A lot of their late game priority is all in this Luna. God. Yoku. A lot of trouble. He'd been saving up to try to get closer towards a Blink Dagger. That is going to bring him down a peg.
So dead.
Good pick off there for EG to slow the roll of the Bat Rider.
But I mean, that just goes to show their potential. If it's very difficult.
Okay, Universe jumps. Chrono, it's going to be for the Wisp here. Ice Blast will connect. And that could be the end of the Wisp. It looks like it will be here. On the other side, Fear's made his presence. Sonic Wave's going to be the response from G. A good connection on that one. 1-for-1 trade. And the follow-up as they take down PPD. Elasso's going to be there. Fear, though, moves to the back lines. Is going to be able to get the cleanup kill. Taking out Aloha Dance. It makes it a 2-for-2. But no Fear. Big Ogre. Oh, get bashed right in the faces.
My God.
My no face, your 2 faces, get bashed.
Twice in a row. Unbelievable.
1 for each head.
Yep.
And EG have just redeemed the fight there at the back end. Very nice by them.
Yeah, but that just goes to show how difficult it is, like 5-manning into EG. Just the
big fear when you kind of look at their lineup overall, that if they don't get a lot going, then you have too much on the back of like Fear alone, and then just 3 supports who can feel a bit helpless later into the game. Oh, lasso grab. Pull for Zai here by Yoku. Relocate in. It's a lot of hate for the Night Stalker here. Oh, Fear. Who's right in the mix. Still hanging about, but we also have action here in the bottom lane as EG rotate in on the back end of this tier 1 going down. They're going to be able to take down the Wisp. They're really good about that. They're always making sure that if the relocate back is somewhere accessible by EG, they'll be there to take care of the Wisp on his way back. With tower takedowns too, so he's been swelling up quite a bit. While Friends are looking for their own tower push here in the top lane. EG yet to be on the mark. Universe here now, commits in, catches both with the Chrono. Ice Blast, is it coming? Yes, it is. It will connect. Boom! And that is going to be the end of the Wisp. And they're going to be looking to get a follow-up here for Aloha Dance. They seek him out. He's got the swarm onto him. Universe got the blink, but they also have a lasso, and they quickly turn it back and around with a wonderful Eclipse and shoot down the Faceless Void. Fear tries to worm his way out. Sakuchi's gets back and behind Aloha Dance here, tries to right-click him, but now he's the one that's getting rattled. They're going to bump him back with the Flame Break. Disruption's there by PPD to help him a bit. And now EG are looking to come in for round number 2, and that is where Friends are trying to get the hell out. But it looks like No Fear is going to be the one man left behind here as they slow him down bit by bit with poison. Fear, who's way deep right now. Oh, they got them trapped here. Yoku can't quite make it out, looking to fly away. They're going to bring down the Wisp. Fear is still very low, but he continues to stay alive. Friends make it back out to safety, and whew, Draskell, when the dust does settle, who does this really work out well for? I mean, EG, they started things off nicely, bursting down the Wisp, but there was a good response play there with the Luna having the Eclipse and with the Yoku lead-in.
Yeah, maybe slightly favoring Friends. I mean, they did favor, because once the Weaver starts getting scared, that's what you want. You want the Weaver to be scared, which is why we emphasize the importance of the Orchid.
Ooh, hard jump in by G. I was thinking he can make a quick solo pick for SumaiL, but they turn it right back around with their own Chrono Ice Blast. He says, no thank you, sir.
Well,
how dare you come into my home?
That was
Thank you for the Agnum Scepter.
The raindrop saved him, I think. It ate the Shadow Strike tick. I think it would have killed him, actually. That sucks.
Oh, that's going to hit you hard in the morale department, that's for sure.
Yeah, you don't want your queen dying like that.
Oh, and it looks like Fear is going to also get a pick on the Wisp. Things go from good to great for EG right now. Disruption, Soul Catcher combo. As they make the run here for Yoku, totally just not even acknowledging no Fear, realizing that he is not a problem whatsoever. And EG are just starting to take name after name after name.
Yeah. This is just... It's such a weird game to watch, because on paper you see it and you're like, all right, the A is going to get ran at pretty much. But because they put him mid and a bad chrono.
Okay, Yoku's thinking about making a move here. Is Zai the best target, though? They're going to get the quick disruption on him. There's a Chrono catching Aloha Dance. That means the Ice Blast also going to connect. Mirana relocate, pulled back out. They keep him alive for now, but the Ice Blast already connected. That's an Ags 1-2, and they'll be able to finish him off. It's actually Fear who's going to get the last click in. Universe just begins to right-click down this Wisp. He's going to be set to go down here. It looks like another big fight for EG on this one as Friends frantically try to find their way out of the, well, the shitstorm.
Yeah, it ain't working out so hot right now for Friends. Jeez. It is panic stations.
He's blinked. He found a TP. Yoku not so fortunate though. Just boom, just bashing, beating the shit out of him. Just give me your wallet.
He did.
4 go down from Friends. EG lose nobody. That was just Friends trying to casually make an approach down the top lane too.
Okay, they're gonna ban Void next game, I think.
You find yourself in that position where you're just stuck in base and making smoke plays or something to try to catch out EG. You just have no control of the game anymore. Oh man, small timer too. EG take a big fight here. They can move in and get it done. They move in right from behind. They're going to be setting up disruption while they just quickly take out the Wisp. Don't even try to save this Luna. Ice Blast, Chrono, everything to make sure she doesn't make it away. I mean, Ice Blast would have connected, and it might have been good enough where she would not going to heal at the fountain, but nonetheless, EG makes sure that she is down for good. And with that, they could head their way back down through the map and head towards the Roche neighborhood if they'd like. Along the way, though, they happen to find a little G Queen of Pain. And force her out.
You know, there's one thing about this draft from EG that really makes me, it makes me respect PPD as a drafter, is the recognition of that Void is so strong in a game where there's pretty much no saves. And of course, Casters, give PPD some credit, he's going to die.
Yeah, that has to happen.
But that's just how it works. I just think that, you know, normally you would see Venge or Shadow Demon or Dazzle or something else on the side of Friends that would be some kind of rebuttal against the Void.
Once EG decide that they want to move forward, that's when things can get scary, because I feel like up to this point, EG have been kind of taking it easy on following up these, you know, skirmishes with any sort of gank play. All right, they could take SumaiL. He's got a force though, and he's dead. All right, they got him down. It's not just any AA; it's a pretty high value AA, so that's pretty nice for Friends. But oh, that's not the response you want to see. We're being hacked. And the follow-up kill is the takedown of G. So where they got the SumaiL kill, that's nice, but losing your Queen of Pain after doesn't really make the case that much better.
Yeah, so it's a trade at the end of the day. And to be honest, it's going to be unkillable. And, you know, Fear is getting kind of to that point, right?
It really is. Oh, Yoku trying to avoid the trouble here. Knows if he runs into those trees down below, he's certain to get hit, but there's really nowhere safe to hide from old man.
He could have TP'd though, I think.
Just nowhere safe. Just can't. You're just scared. What do you do, Draskell? Weaver's hunting you down. You're shaking up. You can't TP.
Dude, I don't know.
Always want to fly. Okay, he's back now, and they're squaring up here against Universe. Gets off the time dilation, and he's like, good luck casting spells now. Okay, but G shows up, and it's a sidestep. Ankle breaker. No Sonic Wave for you. G goes back in regardless, commits out the scream. Good Ice Blast here, will connect. Universe going to be forced to time walk back and away.
Okay.
Luna dishes out the Eclipse here. Still no one from EG going down quite yet. A disruption stalls things out, but they are going to get the SumaiL AA down, but most of the damage has been on the side of Friends. They quickly lose 4. EG now make their way down this mid lane.
Can we look at the Void really quick? Just for a second.
Just look at him.
He didn't even chrono that fight. That's not great. That is not great.
It's just EG have better chess pieces. They have better items and a better game plan at the moment.
I mean, Friends are trying to play chess, and EG are just playing checkers and laughing at them.
Okay, there goes the chrono. It's actually going to be for no fear, just the Ogre. But there is Aloha Dance back and behind. Universe looks to isolate him while G made his move inside. Him and Yoku looking to kind of find one target here, but it's not going to be easy. Disruption saves Zai and keeps him away from a lot of trouble. Now Aloha Dance charging on into the back of a BKB Eclipse, but it's going to be used on a lot of creeps there on the back end. And now he has to quickly pull away. Not so good. EG take this fight too, and they rush on in to see if they can get any sort of stragglers here.
The bugs.
Get that little wisp. They'll get him.
Yeah, this game is super hard. They didn't even have to sphere the Luna that time. They were just like, we're just going to sphere somebody. Anyone we catch is fine. And again, it just goes back to the Luna's inability. It certainly has made me think about it at least.
It's done its part, but did it do anything where you're like, yeah, but it needed to be in the mid lane. Oh, Universe catches out G. With that Manta and all that damage, man, he is dead. Ah! Yeah, that's right.
That's kind of what my brain did when I saw them pick AA and then put it on SumaiL. Pulls a target into you to punch. But you can't do that if the Bat Rider can't jump anybody. And that's what I feel like has been the consistent theme.
Look at these glaives, though. Okay, the chrono is going to catch Aloha Dance here. Here comes Aloha.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Oh, I always mix up when flying Aloha Dance, but they have been quite the pairing here. They will get the save. PBD is going to be the one to be lassoed up. Yoku pulls him all the way back, but Fear begins to go to work on G. G sidesteps, pulls away, and they can't really infiltrate here while Fear does his business on the back end side and begins to clean up the rest of the pieces here. 3 go down from Friends as they begin to take down Aloha Dance. They make it 4. Fear beyond freaking godlike as he gets a triple kill here and now. Blah.
God, this game.
Yeah, I'm totally frazzled.
Dota 2. That's basically what we witnessed here. I do think Friends had the lineup that they could have won with it. It's just it's one of those lineups that's so weird to play against that you're not exactly sure what the best thing to do is. And all they really needed was a faster Orchid. That's it. I mean, it's putting a lot of emphasis on one thing, but when you see the way the game played out and how impossible it is for them to kill Fear, it's really the big factors. You need to be able to pick off heroes, and they call it GG, so we are going to a game 3.